Earlier today, it was reported that Obasa was on his way to Lagos. His supporters lined up in front of his official residence, or should we say former official residence at Ikeja, to receive and welcome him. When Obasa finally met with his supporters, he had a lot to say. In fact, you people, you will be surprised, you will be shocked because this man is not ready to accept defeat yet. He's still standing on the fact that his impeachment wasn't constitutional because, according to him, the official maize for the Lagos Assembly was not used, was not present. According to reports, it seemed like before Obasa traveled out of the country, he took the maize and, went to hide it, thinking that, there will be no way, the impeachment will be successful since there is no maize on ground. But the lawmakers, they had their way. It seemed like there is this old maize that they used to use at the assembly. I think that was what they made use of. But with that, Obasa is saying that since the official maize is not present, at the assembly when the decision to impeach him was made, he is not giving up. He gave instances of the past speakers who were impeached. He said they were present when the decision was made. How come you people waited until I left the country before you decided to impeach me? Those were his arguments, and he also had a lot more to say. You guys will be surprised that these people not only impeached him, they went as far as arresting his family members, sending soldiers to both the two residents he had in Lagos, in Lagos, to lock his family up in the house in order to make sure that the impeachment was successful. Before we delve right into the details of today's news, if this is your first time here, you have not subscribed to this channel, kindly click on the subscribe button down below. Also give this video a massive thumbs up. Please leave your opinions in the comment section below as well. Let's discuss your opinions and rub minds together over there. Former Speaker of the Lagos State House of Assembly, Mudashiru Obasa, has reportedly pleaded with President Bola Ahmed Tinubu to nullify his recent impeachment. According to reports, Obasa, who was impeached on January 13, 2025, for gross misconduct and abuse of power, returned to Nigeria last week after assurances that he would not be arrested by the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, EFCC, or any other law enforcement agency. Obasa has been under scrutiny for allegedly misappropriating 43.5 billion naira in state funds. According to sources, President Tinubu summoned Lagos Assembly lawmakers, Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu, members of the Lagos Governors Advisory Council, and other All Progressive Congress (APC) stakeholders to a meeting in Abuja following Obasa's impeachment. The president reportedly expressed displeasure at the removal of Obasa without his prior approval, saying he learned about the development through the media. However, Tinubu dismissed Obasa's claims for nullification, telling him you are not born a speaker and speakership was not created with you. Obasa pushed for the nullification of his impeachment on the grounds that the maize used to conduct business of a day on that fateful day wasn't the official maize of the Lagos House of Assembly, considering he hid away the two maizes while traveling out of the country. The lawmakers defeated his arguments by confirming the maize used as the old maize of a parliament in the old building of the assembly. Seeing the futility of his claims, Obasa requested the president to prevail on the new leadership to grant him access to his belongings at the Speaker's Lounge and Guest House. This was granted by the president, the source told Sahara reporters. Upon his return to Lagos on Saturday, Obasa is expected to move to his residence on Joe Ogonaike Street, GRA Ikeja, where loyalists mobilized by Agege local government chairman Ganiyu Egunjobi have planned a lavish welcome party. Sources revealed that Obasa will also visit the Speaker's Lounge and Guest House to retrieve his belongings. However, this visit will be closely monitored by the new assembly leadership. Obasa, representing Agege Constituency 1, was first elected to the Lagos Assembly in 2007 and became Speaker in June 2015. His tenure ended on January 13, 2025, when more than two-thirds of a 40-member Legislative House voted for his removal due to misconduct and other offenses. Following his impeachment, Deputy Speaker Mojisola Lasbat Miranda was elected as the new Speaker, becoming the first female to hold the position in the Southwest. You all, let's have your thoughts and opinions in the comment section. What do you all think of this? Before we go, guys, let's take a look at some of the reactions we got online. The first comment coming from Richard says, "Let's watch how democracy works in Lagos. It's going to be a case study for political science students in schools. Already there's a crack in APC in Lagos. Following the trend, there are followers in the power torso. All we need is peace." Let me also add that Obasa not only denied corruption allegations that have been made against him, he also denied that he was preparing to vie for the post of a governorship seat in Lagos. He said that he even dared anyone, who he had told personally of his governorship ambition to come out to confront him, that he never told any APC leader in Lagos of his governorship ambition. He never had the intention to run for the governorship seat. Anyway, we don't know how far that is true, but that is what Obasa is saying to us as well. But notably, it's very important to note that in the process of denying all of the allegations, both corruption allegations and, whether he was vying for the post of a governorship or not, he never provided evidence to that effect. He even mentioned the fact that, how can he build, a gate for 16 billion naira? That is the Jericho wall that is building. He even said that how can he buy vehicle of 43 billion naira, 1 billion naira each for each lawmaker? That is that possible? That is not possible, and all of that. But according to the reports that even made his impeachment possible, there were evidence to the effect that he actually wrote or applied for this money from Lagos State pockets and never even bought the vehicle. But this is Obasa refuting all of those claims without evidence. Moving on, a comment from Joseph Ojo says, "I'm afraid that some Nigerian men in 2025 still hold the view that a woman cannot hold certain positions of government. Unfortunately, most of these are born and alive while a woman, Queen Elizabeth, was head of Commonwealth of Nations, and simultaneously women like Theresa May Margaret Thatcher were British Prime Minister at different times. Mrs. Golda Meir ruled Israel. This Taliban mentality will not get us anywhere. So with our male mentality, where do we stand today in the world?" Very good question. Olorunfemi says, "You have spent 10 years as Speaker. What else do you want? Don't allow your drum to burst when it is sounding very loud." Exactly what Tinubu said. Tinubu said, when they gave birth to you, did they born speakership with you? You are not born a speaker, and you are not going to die a speaker. So just accept your fate. You all, let's have your thoughts and opinions in the comment section. Thank you very much for always listening and watching, guys. I will see you all in my next video. Bye for now.